Real ID, sir.
So you can start.
Okay, Maharaj. So, good afternoon, everyone present here. So, as we are here for this induction program, almost I guess currently we are having 43 participants. So, good evening to everyone present for this occasion of induction program of our department, computer science department of Ramakrishna Vivekananda Centenary College. This is for the newly admitted UG students of our department. So before we start our induction program, I would like to welcome our respected departmental coordinator and vice principal Maharaj of our institute, Swami Vedanuraga Nanda Maharaj, to give the welcome address for initiation of this event. Maharaj, please.
Good evening. Is it audible?
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, good evening, all of you. Good evening, Professor Arvind Chaube, sir. Today we are very fortunate to organize our induction program for the Department of Computer Science, where we have as the key resource person Professor Arvind Chaube, who is currently the Director of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bhagalpur, and Professor HAG in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur, NIT Jamshedpur. So he is a very accomplished person who needs no introduction. And since we have organized this program for as an induction program for the newly admitted students in BSc Computer Science Honors in Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Rahara, Kolkata. So it will definitely be a great inspiration and motivation for the newly admitted students, and they will definitely be benefited by sir's talk. So I welcome Sir Professor Arvind Chaubey to our webinar, to our induction program on behalf of the college, on behalf of the Department of Computer Science, and on behalf of all the students and teachers and staff members to this induction program. And I would request all the students to interact with Sir actively after his talk. You can ask about the future prospects, you can ask about various avenues, you can ask about the way you should study and proceed. And Sir is there to enlighten you by his vast experience and wisdom, which he has gathered over long many years. So I would welcome Professor Arvind Chaubeji to kindly deliver the webinar talk. Before that, our Professor Chayan Haldar sir will give a brief introduction about sir's academic accomplishments. So on behalf of the college, I welcome you, sir, and I welcome all the participants of this induction program, especially the newly admitted students in BSc Computer Science Honors. Thank you, sir, and I welcome you again on behalf of the college.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address. Now, I would like to welcome our invited speaker, our distinguished guest, Professor Arvind Chaube ji. He is presently the director of our of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bhagalpur, and he is the HAG of Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur. He received the BTech from Bihar University and his MTech from Banaras Hindu University and got his PhD degree from Ranchi University in 1984, 1987, and 2009 respectively. His present research interests are digital signal processing, digital communication, antenna design, and soft computing. He honored the chair of Head of the EC department during 2000 to 2005, and also from 2011 to 2013. He was the Dean of Faculty Welfare and Member Senate of National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur. Being the Mentor Institute, he was the coordinator of IIIT Ranchi. Professor Chaube is presently Executive Council member of AICTE New Delhi and also BOG member of IIIT Allahabad. He is a fellow member of Institute of Engineers, India, member of IEEE. He is also the member of Indian Society of Technical Education. He was also secretary cum treasurer of Indian Society of Technical Education for both Jharkhand and Bihar. He was the program committee PC member of various international conferences, and also he was reviewer of various IEEE journals, and also for some conferences. Professor Chaube was the chairman of the 2 sessions of IEEE World Congress on Computational Intelligence in 2008, Hong Kong. He was the keynote speaker and chair of 3rd IEEE International Conference on Computational Intelligence and Communication Technology in 2017, Bangkok. He has visited and presented various research papers in different areas of our world, including France, Switzerland, Italy, UK, Hong Kong, and Bangkok. He represented his institute as an event faculty advisor of the team Drift. Project formulates SAE from September 1 to 7, 2012 in Japan. And his name is published in the Who's Who in the World publication in November 2009 USA. He has supervised 6 PhD scholars and more than 25 MTech dissertations. He has applied for 3 patents in the year 2020. He has published 3 books and 4 book chapters also, and he has more than 50 research papers in different international journals and conferences. He is the member of Doctoral Advisory Committee, Sambalpur University, Odisha. He has Best Paper Award in International Conference on Science and Technology, Engineering and Management in 2017, Kuala Lumpur. And he has more than 34 years of teaching experience, and also he has research experience in these areas. He was the expert member of different interview boards like Union Public Service Commission of Chhattisgarh, and also Jharkhand Public Service Commission of Faculty Recruitment. He was the expert member. And he is also the expert member of CSIR Assessment Committee for Senior Scientists. And campus selection member, he is also the expert member of campus selection for DRDO. He has developed AI-based COVID-19 detection software, which was approved by ICMR of New Delhi. And further, our Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has taken his software for the processing, and it could be integrated with the Sanjeevani application that is also available. And Professor Chaube has developed artificial intelligence module for detection of pests and diseases of major crops of Bihar, and received a consultancy project which amounts of rupees 72.02 lakhs from Bihar Agricultural University, Bhagalpur. So this is the short bio of our respected speaker, Professor Arvind Chaube, sir. And now I welcome him to please give his speech and enlighten us with his talk. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Audio is okay?
Yeah, it's audible, sir.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. First of all, let me welcome you all the coming here today in Induction program. It is an honor to have the opportunity to address such in this Induction program. My sincere thanks to Principal of Ramkrishna Mission, Vivekanand Centenary College, Sri Swami Kamala Nandaji. So 4 or 5 days back, Swamiji has consulted me to address this. So actually, this is my some busy program. So I given the evening hour for the this program. So nice to uh, in presence in this inauguration program, inaugural program of the BSc Engineering students, the DGA students. And I here joined 3 years back Indian Institute of Information Technology. Before I was Professor HAG NIT Jamshedpur. So inauguration program generally it is a transition period from schooling to colleges. So that's the basic difference. Uh, Earlier, your parents and your guardian uh, give the command order to you to do the something this that like this way. Now you coming in the other zone, that is in the college where there's no any guardian. So your parents whatever, and you are the free, you are the mature. Your age is around 18, so you are mature. So you have to take the decisions yourself. So it is the crucial period, just like a girl married when they went to their husband's house. So their culture of their home and their husband's house is something different. So they have to adjust there how to behave their father in-laws and other family members. So same here, you are here. So transition from school to university college life is one of the most challenging events in a student's life. When new students enter an institution, they come with diverse thoughts, backgrounds, and preparations. They come into a new, unfamiliar environment, and many of them have little knowledge of the university college. An important task, therefore, it is to welcome new students to higher education and prepare them for their new role. The students' induction is designed to help in the whole process. The purpose of a students' induction program is to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment, inculcate in them the ethos and the culture of the institutions, help them build bonds with other students and faculty members, and express them to sense of larger purpose of the self-exploration. The term induction is generally used to describe the whole process whereby the incumbents adjust to or acclimatize to their new roles and environments. In other words, it is a well-planned event to educate the new interns about the environment in particular institutions and connect them with the people in it. The student induction program engages with the new students as soon as they come into the institutions. Before regular classes start, at the start of the induction, the incumbents learn about the institution policies, processes, practices, culture, and values, and their mentor groups are formed. Generally, students induction program, we given the attention towards the socialization. So meeting other new students, senior students, student union, lecture by eminent peoples, associating visit to university colleges, visit to department branch program, or study at important places on campus, governing rules and regulations, student support, etc. Experiencing subject lectures, study skills, small groups activities, physical activities, creative and the performing arts, literary activities, universal human values, etc. So that is mentoring. It is the first of all, it is the mentoring. This is an important part. So mentoring and connecting with faculty members is the most important part of the induction. Hopefully, it would set up healthy relationship between the students and the faculty. Mentoring takes place in the context and the setting of universal human values. It gets the student to explore oneself and allows one to experience the joy of learning. Stand up, peer pressure, take decision with courage, be aware of relationships, be sensitive to others, understand the role of money in life, and feeling of prosperity. Human values are in, incident in our constitution like justice, liberty, equality, human dignity, and the unity of integrity. So these are the basic things generally in the induction program. Students should be clear about that one. So being a BSc Computer Science students, uh, know that computer science, it is the now cake, burning cake, and every people in the companies and factories, and there is a higher demand. Even the our Prime Minister, the vision and the trust area is the artificial intelligence and the machine learning, blockchain technology, cyber security, IoT and sensor, data science, cloud computing, quantum computing, augmented reality and the virtual reality, robotics. So they are the important subject area where that is the large demand in the companies. So you should care. You should care in this field. And actually, when you pass out from this college, so if you go for the placements, so generally in the placement, uh, everyone read the same books and something. So what is the something extra? They ask, what is the newness? What is the yeah, that is a separate things what from the other students. So generally in the placement, C++, Java, Python, your DBMS, database management system, data structure, design and analysis of the algorithms, AI and machine learning. These are the topics generally in the interview board. They ask the subjects that are they should know the knowledge in this area you have or not. So if the good programming, generally companies given the coding, and there's so many levels of the coding. If you pass out in the first levels, then second levels, third levels. So it depends on that one. In my institutions, when I joined here 2019, 3 years back, and first batch passed out in the 2020. So that time there's no any placement, and this institution belong to the Bihar, Bhagatpur, that is the interior area. The challenging job for the placement. So I came from the NIT Jamshedpur. Placement is the good, very, very good. So here it is a challenging job for me. How to company comes here. So I contacted to the companies. What are the students pass out from the NIT Jamshedpur? They are the CEO and the MD from the so many companies. I contacted them, and the company visited here. So that year the average package was 9 lakhs, and the maximum package was 30 lakhs. Just 1 year before, just this year before. Now the average package is the 13 lakhs, and at maximum package again 30 lakhs. So maximum students, that is the mean is the around 19 lakhs. So first year that is the 45 company only visited. Last year 70 company has visited. So it is depends on the EU, because placement companies sees what is your depth of knowledge. They because when the company coming here, so they categorize IIT and IT to polity that one category one something, and something general colleges, something other categories, and private colleges, something other categories. Engineering, I'm talking from the engineering side. So the packages, according to their packages, will be changes also. So the same company given the package in the engineering colleges, IT and IT, triple ITs, the higher package. When they go to the other colleges, the package is below for the same post. But how you complete? Because aim of the students and the parents also, when you pass out from this institute, so question is what you do after passing out. So there are so many, that is the career, that is the area where you can choose if you want to go in the placement. This is the one aspect. If you want to make the nowadays the IM and the in IT and IT students choosing to start their startups. So that is the other areas. If you feel that no, I want to go abroad by giving the GRE and TOEFL, so go for the higher studies for the MS something whatever. So that is the other areas. If anyone that is the influenced by the civil services, so maybe family members. So you're thinking you have to after graduation you have to prepare for the civil services. So first you set up the goals. What you want. If you want to go to civil services, then why go into the details in the coding something? Okay, given the more stress on the reading, that is the general studies and some other optional papers like this way. If you go in the that is the higher studies, no doubt paper publications, journals, you have to publish some journals and doing the good project and TOEFL and GRE scores should be good. So that is the other criteria. For the startup something in IT in the triple IT Bhagalpur, when I joined, I started some a new concept like the SAI. SAI is the student, I A academia, and I that is the industry interaction. This concept is that is the our Prime Minister vision regarding the Atma Bharat and the startup. When the students of the first year went to their home in the summer vacation after the first year, so the intention is they search the what is the problems in their surroundings. So they they find out their problems and the solutions also. When they come in the institute in the third semester, so the institute taking the PPT and their discussions and the learn how they what is the depth of their problems and what is the solutions. So institute finding out there is something weightage in their problems and the solutions. So institute given the faculty involved to how to make the design of that project, that problems. So in the second year they're making the design part, and in the again in the after second year when they enter in the third year, so again presentation, and then that is the design part, that is the how to implement in the industries. So it is the industry part. So that is the it is the verge of the startup part. So the students, it depends on the students. It is not necessary to all the students given the good solution, but institute given the privilege to if you feel to a startup begin your startup. So institute to provide this one. So this is one aspect for your futures. Placement is okay, depends on the institute. What is the no doubt? I discussed your principal, which is the that is the NIF ranking the very good, and I'm not familiar with your institutions regarding the placement. Sorry. So first of all, you have to think out to search the areas in which area you want to going to complete. Actually, you are the students and the or again our Prime Minister Narendra Modi says that 65% of the population belongs among the 35% of the age. So you have the tremendous strength, energy you have. So in the one Sanskrita slok, that is the amantra aksharam nasti nasti moolam nos ausadham ajogya puruso nast yojak astatva durlabha. I'm just, it is the translating in the English, not a single letter which mantra cannot be created, not a single plant which medicine cannot be created, and no person is in the world, it is incapable. So it is the depends, it is the only we have to recognize your strength. So faculty of your institutions, your it is the job of your faculties uh, that you have to find what is your strength in the sports area, teaching area, that is the civil service commission, that is the startup research and something. You have to find out the what is the your insight, what is the going on in your inside. So these are the things, and no one is the in vain. Everything is capable, depends on the thinking. So how you utilize your strength, that is the matter. So Vivekananda ji also told, if you think weak, so weak will be, and if you think yourself strong, then strong will be. So this is the quote of the Vivekananda ji, and just simple. It is the if you given the command to the mind, if the 5 kg weight is in front of you, if you want to pull up this weight, so first you observe that weight, and then given the command to the your mind, and the mind accordingly given the strength to your muscles, and you pick up the 5 kg weight, and the weight is the in place of the 5 kg, suppose weight is the 20 kg. So same mind, same thing. You giving the command to the mind that you have to lift that weight. So again, muscle will be same muscle will be using for the lifting the 20 kg. It means it is the on you how you think positively. Actually, it is the everything depends on you how we think positively. If you thinking negative, in the means suppose something rice and something vegetable is not so good, they given the murdabat indabad, so it is not a good thing because you're wasting your times in the murdabat indabad. So you come here to study here to make your careers. So there is no any keep in the that is the your that is the diets. So rights and duty you have. So if you demand from the institute your rights, so your duty also. Don't that is the thing. Only you have the right. So in the engineering colleges here, IT and IT triple ITs, like the government of India, Ministry of Education institutions, never that is a strike. Every students will be disciplined, and laboratory and everything is here. That is the program is the whatever the once program is the check out in the academic calendar, not a single day. It is the variation. So it is the particular. It is the 2 3 years by advance. You make the programs. What can you have to do? So I in this when I joined here, and I want to give the some examples in the my just that is the when they explain my CV, that is the Corona softwares. I'm given the how we start this one. So Pradhan Mantriji in the when Corona started on the 22nd March 2020. So announced that every higher education should care, thinking about this one, make the what you can do. So IT and the NIT and the triple IT and other institutions doing the work, making the PP kit and the mask and something depends on their that is the your capability. So I think in this institute only RT-PCR and the that is the antigen test, only two tests in the world. There is no other alternative. And that time, that is the RT-PCR only takes the 4 or 5 days to coming the result. In that case, when you're affected from the corona, and then in 2 or 3 days you are doing the treatment in your home by the paracetamol or something. So when you go in the hospital after that, it is not if you go there, you go to the hospital, and they found that your lungs is affected. So I read the so many journals and find out the virus affect the lungs. So I planned call to the professors. So why not do making the that is the alternative solution of the RT-PCR by doing the diagnosis of the chest X-rays of the patient, lungs X-rays. So to predict the corona, it is corona or not. So I have prepared the software, means my faculty prepared the software, and I sent after the preparation, I sent to the ICMR. ICMR returned that software because AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, there is no any work is going on that time in the ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, because they are only authorized to do the any software and any hardware to work in the hospitals. So I talked to the Director General there, so they refused. Then again, I talked to the ministry, that's the health, that Sunil Chaubeji. He again informed to the Director General Bhargava, and again Bhargava, that is the created the one high-level committee. Professor Guleria, AIMS director, and around 19th other directors making the one committee to validate our software. So after the 3-4 meetings, the AIMS Patna has given the X-rays, and I given the that is the result or result tested by my software, and that result sent to the ICMR. ICMR sent to the again high-level committee, and the high-level committee recommending that this software is the nice software. It should be the just parallel to the RT-PCR. So you know RT-PCR, that is the two parameters, that is the sensitivity and the specificity. Sensitivity is that part if the 100% patient informed that is the corona, and that patient checked by the RT-PCR. So in RT-PCR, only 65% given the positive result. It means 35% persons, those who are the positive, but RT-PCR not predicting the positive, it is showing the negative. In my case, it is a 98%. And the sensitivity is the other parameter. So the sensitivity is the other parameter. So the specificity is the other parameter, where 100% person is the normal. In that case, you check the check through the RT-PCR. So that case, that time 99% given the good result, means saying the normal to the normal. In my case, it is 98.6%. So the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, that is the Mansukh Mandiaji, called to me to come in New Delhi for making the guidelines for the in place of the RT-PCR. I went to the Delhi and discussion with the Mantriji. Mantriji told me that Professor Chaube how to prepare this guidelines. So after discussions, guidelines are going to be in the process to making the guidelines, and after that, it is decided that the Ayushman, that is the app, it will be added. Just in near that artificial intelligence, I am here given the example that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is a tremendous scope. If you learning the AI pattern, the language, C language, something. So AI is something very that is the easy. It is not a difficult part because you are the BSc is computer science students. You should know what is the AI and ML. And I think you know also. I don't know how much you know, but you should know this one. Everyone in the world, the AI and machine learning people doing the lot of work there. So you have to also inclined in this area, and the application in the lot of. I'm giving the other examples. The vice chancellors of the this nearby one institute, that is the Bihar Agricultural Institute. The VC come to my room and told me that Professor Chobe, in the farmers of generally complain that their paddy or wheat, which is going to the alloys, something holes in the lips, something that is the dries. So in that case, the doing the telephone to the scientists, and scientists saying that you take this chemicals, make the solutions, water and the chemicals, and spray it in your field. That is the how many times like this way. So generally, it is the manual interpretation, and so many phones is coming to the scientists. I am not means the institute is not capable to making the reply of the all the this one. So why not making the automation of this one? So I told you the VC, okay, I will do it. So I make the solutions. Generally, the farmer from their mobile, given taking the pictures of that infected parts of the um, insects where the paddy or other plants is infected, and that infected image will send to the by the app, which is in the mobile. I have made the app also. They went to the server, and the server, that is the artificial intelligence software, is inside already. That is the tested, and when that image is received in the server, they match the which type the insects is coming, which have the lot of training in the AI. So as soon as they match that is the disease, so automatically the solution of the that disease already we have, because scientists of the that institute given to us. So they tag the that disease and the solution of that one, they tag to each other and sent to the farmers. Then it is something difficulties because the farmer is not familiar with the something Hindi, English, something. So I prepare the one that is the when the text message go in their mobile. So they the play options, and they play. Then in the Hindi, I just now here in the Bihar, so I prepare in the Hindi, make the any language, Bengali, any language. So what are the solutions? The digits, the solution coming in the what is the text message, that is the audio mode. So I received the 75.02 lakhs consultancy just 1 month back from the so in this one. So there are so many that is the AI and machine learning, other field also work is going here. But you are the computer field, and you are not inferior to this one. You to add part of the even the computer area. So it depends on you how you um, gain the knowledge in this area. It is not only gaining the knowledge, but you have to do the competition. When you're sitting in the competitions, there's so many students from the other institutions also went there. So you first of all, generally the aptitude test, that is reasoning and some reasoning part and the GK part is there. The testing when you pass out, succeed in that part, then you go to your subjective, that is the computer part. Then they provide you the coding, and the coding you have to solve that problems, and they not see that what is the how to write this one. They see they only see the way the algorithms you just develop. It is the flow chart. It is okay or not. So it is line by line. It is not checking that is the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Just only just seeing your this part. So if you writing the if you're making the programs in the computers, they should run or not. It is not their part. You only see the way you are thinking, it is right or wrong, they're thinking like this way. So if you completed that one, if the company is high profile, then level you went to the second levels. When you are completed, then third levels. In this way, the hardness of your examinations, your testing will be increased more and more. So this is the in the just I told earlier, the C++ and Java. I generally asked to the placement officers. Our placement officer told me that the companies coming in the institute, they see generally how you are how you are capable to do the programming in the C++, Java, Python also. Python, everything is a very easy program to develop. DBMS, in the interview, they are asking the questions from the DBMS, database management systems, data structure, and the algorithms. They are even my institution, the students who belong to the, not from the computer science, they belong to the mechatronics, electronics branch. Here there are three branches: computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and the mechatronics engineering. So even mechatronics, like the mechanical and the electrical part, electronics part. So they also read all the C++, Java, Python, DBMS, data structure, and AI and machine learning. It is compulsory to all. So it depends on your institute. I don't know what is your syllabus, because I'm not discussing details. What is your syllabus? So your institute should taking the attention to make the that is the curriculum in such a way that the students does not belong to the computer science engineering. They also take the courses of this one, means conversant of this C++, Java, and the Pythons, because the company coming here, so they given the chance not for the computer science branches also, but also for the other branches also. So this is the one aspect. You should naturally everywhere that is the hard working is there is no any shortcut in the that is your engineering or your that is the graduation. So if you do hard work, it will never go in vain. In किसी field में you have to find the your that is the result. So it is the general placement part when the students coming in the admitted in the undergraduate, they think to find the placement. When they find the placement, generally they forget each and everything. Is why I have got the jobs like this way. Their objective is the placement also, but the students, I have told earlier, if objective is something different, just like earlier discussed. So go there, because in my institutions, around if the number of students is 100, 20% is not interested in the placement. They're saying that I go to the higher studies, I go to the for the civil services. So I have I call to the eminent persons, IS and IPS, to teach to give the lectures for the civil services, those who are interested in the civil services. So I provide the facilities to them. So your institutions, my suggestions to make the group in such a way that asking the opinion from the students, distribute in the groups, and accordingly they provide the facilities to the students. So actually, our late APJ Abdul Kalam ji has told the difference between an energetic person and confused person is the difference in the way their minds handle their experience. So always, I told earlier, always that you think always positive. Um, don't involve any negative things. If the class is going on, it is in that the hostels they are sleeping in the hostels. So attend the classes regularly and take part in the other curricular activities. because I came here 3 years back from here in IT Jamshedpur to here, but still the students, those who are working in the companies, now decided to do the MS in the USA or other institutions. So the recommendation coming from that institute. So I recommend them for that students, how it is their strength and something, there's so many points given in this one. So in that, like the curriculum activity also mentioned in the that part. So how to differentiate to each others? Everyone passing, getting the 8.59 CGPA, and but they only the knowledge, but they have the any other extracurricular activity. What is your leadership? How many programs you arrange? So they so many they want to leadership also. If you in the group, research group, so how to handle that research group? Who will handle? So they're thinking also in this way also. So if you take the responsibility in your institute as any that the technical technology fest, and that is the other fest, whatever the so many fest is going on your institute. So taking the part, not that I'm not interested. So not just that, okay. But if you are interested, there's so many the faculty, the faculty also thinking, if you given the responsibility of the that students, and that students is doing that work very nicely. So that is the one picture. If you're meeting after 5-10 years, the faculty remembering their names, recognize, oh, that students, okay, okay, good. उसकी पीठ पर हाथ उसको थपथपाते हैं. So these are the that is the emotions of the alumni. When the alumni, what they becomes after 3 years, you will be alumni of the that institute. So you have to work. You have to, and you, when we married or something, when you come back, your families and your child. This is the hostel, so this is the rooms, and this is the cafeteria where I sitting enjoying the friends. So respect the institute. How your institute, how to raise your institutes. That is the name hi-fi, so that everyone companies know that this institute is better. The students, those who are reading there, it is high quality students. The IQ is the better. So these are the so many points. So my request to abide with the rule and regulations of the institute, learn carefully, turn your objective carefully, and always be positive. So thanks to all students who participated. This is the that is the induction program. No doubt your institute, I am from the other institutions, but your institute will keep care of you, and how you familiarize from your seniors. This is the part of your seniors also, given the course material or something like this way. So there's so many pros and cons like this way in the this induction programs also. So again, I thanks to Swamiji and all faculty members giving opportunity to me for addressing this inaugural induction program. So this is the my request. So you do. So thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your words and your wisdom. So, is there any question from students? You can ask. You can ask by just switching on your microphone, or you can ask through message, through typing the message, whatever the way you want to. You can ask the question if there is any.
Good evening, sir. I'm Anuruddha Karmakar from third year. So my question is that after BSc, which stream I should pursue? I mean, for MCA or MSc or any other specific like cybersecurity in masters or like those. And
Uh,
which job opportunities? I want to go for job.
Generally, in the BSc, computer science, maybe other discipline also in the science also. There is one stream in the MCA, Master of Computer Application, but MCA is not a master degree. It is equivalent to the BTech. So generally, the students, those who are in MCA and they want to enter in the engineering colleges, so they went to the MTech also. So from the MCA, they went to the MTech, and then they equivalent to the all master program also. So they one aspect. If you want to join here in the engineering, then it is MCA, then MTech, then it is the PhD something. If it is the, I think there is no any master degree. I'm not sure where is the master in the cyber security. Yeah, in my here, my institute, that the master in the AI, MTech in the AI and data science. But BSc students, those who are BSc computer science, is not equivalent for the that one. Those who are doing the BTech and the MCA only eligible for the MTech. So generally in the India, the IT, NIT, and triple ITs institutions, if you entered in that institutions through the gate, so if you are doing the gate, and that's okay. So they will you will get the scholarship also 12,500, and then we join to the MCS, and after BSc, there is no other alternative because the students coming from the JEE, Joint Entrance Exams. So Joint Entrance Exams plus two onwards. So plus two students coming here for the BTech. Being a BSc, there is no any engineering in the engineering. So if you leave it for the engineering, then in the general, so engineering, then again we have to MCA something like this. But in the other sides, you go to the I'm not sure in the BSc computer science, then MSc computer science. Then what after MSc computer science? What you will do after MSc computer science? So if the objective is to find the placements, so after the BSc computer science, you also get the placement. MSc computer science is not necessary to do the placements. If in the BSc you are not get the job in the that is the placement. So take the admission in the MSc also in the computer science. But in the companies, some companies also allows for the PG diploma program. So PG diploma program in the AI and master science, AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and some of the cyber security, some PG diploma program. So if you're doing the PG diploma program in the other institutions, means good institutions, then it is the chance to get the good job also. So this is my thinking.
So then I just what I was thinking that after BSc I would prefer MCA, and then if I get the job opportunity, and while doing the job I was thinking, okay, I was thinking to do the MBA. So it will be a
Okay,
it is the
fine.
future.
If they go to MBA, that is the not it is the engineering side, it is the general administration side. So for the HR, for the finance, whatever. So you all know that if you're doing the basic computer science, you are eligible for to take admission in the MBA. And the MBA, it is equivalent to those who are BTech going to the MBA, those who are BSc going to the MBA, those who are the BCom and the BA. That's the eligible for the MBA. So depends on your MBA, how it is through the CAT. Are you getting the admission in the IIM? So if you want to good packages, then you have to go there. Otherwise, other institutions, there's so many institutions you have, and if the institutions like the placement facility is there, that's okay. You can take the admission in the MBA. If you want to switch over in the MCA, so in the NIT also there's the MCA also, and I'm from the NIT Jamshedpur. Their MCA is the good, and the 100% placement from the MCA students there. NIT Jamshedpur. So around out of 32 NITs, I think 10 or 15 institutions have the MCA in the NITs. So there is a separate test. NIT taking the separate test for the MCA. This year, government of India has authorized to NIT Jamshedpur to conduct the test of the MCA. So from that MCA test, we take the admission by the counseling other institution also. So for the placement, if you have not getting the placement in the from the BSc Computer Science, no doubt you go to the MCA and institution is good. Then we got the placement. That's the high profile placement also there. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. No. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Good evening, sir. I am Shamuraj Ghosh. Sir, I wanted to do a PhD from out of this country. So there was a seminar few days earlier in our college where a senior who have passed out from our college was saying that if you want to do something of research, you have to do a few things. You require few things, such as one is the idea on which you will be doing the PhD, and the second is the experience of doing the work with the machine. So, and he said you can get the experience from masters or even from the bachelor's degree. So I was asking, how could I get the experience of doing the work with the machines?
Generally, the students going abroad for the MS and the PhD degree. So it is the BTech. I'm saying the engineering side. So after BTech, they join the companies, industries. After taking the 1-2 years job, then they prepare some money also, financial matter. They prepare they gather the money also, and taking the GRE TOEFL. If the TOEFL score and GRE score is good, then you got the scholarship there, because the teaching there is the high cost, it is the
Yes, sir.
costly. So you are admitted there MS. The basic computer science, those who are basic computer science as a BTech engineering, generally PhD, that is not getting the admission in the PhD. So master degree is essential. So
Yes, sir.
generally in their PhD, uh, it is difficult to those who are doing the MTech from the all in India, and after that they're applying for the teaching assistant. In the PhD, their admission. So in their scholarship, they're giving the teaching assistant. So they have to take some tutorial classes, laboratory, something, and given the job by the supervisor. So, but only the chances those who are doing the MTech from the IITs, means other institutions, higher institutions, and if you are the topper, there's something topper of your institute, and CGPA is the 9 or something, and you're doing the graduation, you're doing the research paper also, good journals. So maybe chances to got the admission in the direct in the PhD also.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone else? If you have questions, you can ask.
So I think people will understand all the problems regarding their career. I think
A student can ask question in Hindi, English, any language.
In Bengali
Don't
also,
shy.
we will translate.
Yes, sir. If difficult, you can also ask question Bengali.
Those
Then
who
we
belong to Bengali, actually, national education policy, government of India is saying that regional languages go teaching the regional language, but the students are thinking to go abroad or something, don't know the Bengali, how it is possible. So in parallel, actually, if we go on, I went to the France 3-4 years back, no, 3 years back, France, Italy, Switzerland. So I queue in the for the ticket, and when I reach to the counter, and I'm saying that I have to go there particular sessions, So the counterman told me in English, I don't know English. So I come back, quit the uh, queue, and told to the other persons behind me in English that kindly take the ticket for me. So they take the I'm giving the money to them, and they discussion, the conversation with the in the French language. So in the Russia, in the China, in the uh, uh, France, there are some countries where their language is the essential. Means, and if you go in the France and you are admitted there, so generally they teach in the they given the task for the 6 months for to learn their language. So in my institution, and the Triple IT Bhagalpur, the students, those who are in the seventh semester, means final year, the one paper French is the compulsory to all the students. So they're teaching French. So that is something additional. I've told earlier, if you have some additional features, then the industry people will attract you, because अगर सबको एक ही लैंग्वेज एक ही नॉलेज है तो आपको क्यों लेंगे? क्योंकि in the interview board I have went to the Union Public Service Commission for the interview also. So only one question asked, why you are, how you capable to for this my institute? What is your quality? So I have to explain what is your quality. So your quality should be something different. Not the same thing, BSc Computer Science and CGPA something. Then what is the difference to others? So differentiate, you have to gain the knowledge so that you can get the job easily. Because, but if you on the means if you teach, if you learn their Bengali, that's okay, it is fine. But when you go from the outside the Bengal, so interaction language should be Hindi or English. So you should learn Hindi as well as English also. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
myself, Arnav Bhattacharya. I had a question about this, about the fact that since I have got admission in this college in BSc Computer Science honors. So after my BSc, means if I don't do MCA, if I don't go for MCA, so only with the BSc degree can I get? Is there any job prospect as in any walk-in interview or any type of in any technological industries? Is there any job prospect, or I have to do some master degree and then I will get some remarkable job in some tech industries?
Depends on knowledge. If you have knowledge, C++, Java, Python, DBMS, something, and you have the good knowledge and something industrial, actually the language C++, Java, by the bookish knowledge, and the industry person that is teaching the something different way. So what is the applications of the Java and the C++ in their company? So if you uh, took the training from there and then apply. So in the interview board, they're asking the questions. I'm giving the one example. I am the faculty of the electronics and communication engineering. So one electronics and communication engineering final year students came to me. So I want to do project with you uh, in the image processing, in the computer science. My knowledge in computer science is better. I came here in the electronics communication engineering, but I have a lot of knowledge in the computer. So they make the I assign him the one project, because in my class there are 90 students, and the roll number one, if you go in the class and attendance, roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, like this way, take the 10 minutes. I given the task to them, go in the classroom, and if from the mobile you take the photographs of the all students. So as soon as taking the photographs, the attendance should be सबको लग जाना चाहिए attendance. So I'm not calling the name of the students. So he made the programs. Finally, he done a lot of knowledge in the being a electronics communication engineering students. He got the job in the Microsoft. That time, around 6, 7 years back. like the 40 lakhs package. So their knowledge of the computer belongs to the electronics communication engineering, but the knowledge of the computer is better than those students, those who belong to the computer science engineering. So the company sees, actually, it did not only belong to the branches. Here in the company, the mechanical and the electrical other students, they're given the same chance to appear in the software companies. And those generally in my institution, I have started in the education policy patterns, like the major and minor. The students, those belong to the advanced communication engineering, I want to do the something knowledge, gain the knowledge in the good knowledge in the computer science. So they take the 5 or 6 papers of the computer science in the each paper each semesters. So in the final degree in the BTech, so in the their certificate, it is mentioned that BTech in electronics and communication engineering, major in a minor in uh, computer science engineering. So when they went to the companies, so generally the entry people saying that they know the 4 or 5 extra papers. So actually everywhere people given the preference knowledge. You pass out from the BSc, it doesn't matter. You have seen the so many newspaper, the pass out, the students, those who are the +2, 10th, they're making the coding something, they went to the USA something. They are not any degree, only the knowledge. So I think if you have the good knowledge and appearing for the working interview, and you given if you in the interview, if you in the profile in the resume, given the some projects like this way, and your name of the project something, it is a good from the good institutions from the industry. It is the specific, that is the industry specific, that is the AICT generally conducting the student SIH. So industry, that's the, so in this area, all of the Indian students taking the part in that one, making the coding, that is the 2 or 3 days. So it is the depending you what is your knowledge in that side. No doubt if you the working interview, being a computer science in computer science students, you will be given the same chance. Maybe it is possible you are selected, but those students, those will be take computer science, but they're not a better knowledge, and then you not selected. So it is the chance.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else has any question? Do you have anyone?
So can you leave? Because the timing is 9:15,
Yeah.
more than 1 hour.
Yes,
Sir, I have a question,
no,
sir.
we do not.
Yeah, if there
Sir.
is no one
Actually,
else to
time
ask
is
any
up.
questions,
Sir,
then
actually
we,
busy. After
yeah,
that,
yeah,
after
yes,
that
sir.
we.
So we'll move on to our next part of this program. I will like to request our respected Principal Maharaj, Swami Kamalastananda Maharaj, to say some words in this respect for this event. Maharaj, can you please?
Actually, very nice deliberation. What Professor Chobeji has given to all the student, also faculty. It is really very fantastic, because computer science are only not important, but how to the information of computer science you can make in the knowledge. What actually whole lecture is like this. How to make the information into knowledge, it is very important, rather than not the actually the only information. His actually purpose of telling all this more than 1 hour he talking continuously. So all the student you can understand that this studying in this graduation in computer science is only will be fulfilled if you make this information to perfect knowledge, to use this information in a better way. So this is actually for this purpose are actually mentioned all these things. I express my heartiest regards and welcome, sir, for
Sir,
your
thank you.
for your for your presence in this very beautiful evening. And I especially request, sir, when you get the opportunity to come Kolkata, please inform me. I arrange
Sure, sure.
your visit, your visit our institute, sir. Because if you can.
I will in touch with you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Because this online, this only one part flavor we can get, but we are very much eager to get the face-to-face this interaction, so that this will impress all student and faculty also, sir. And another thing, sir, our some few students are very brilliant, sir. If you in that is sixth semester or third, fifth semester student, those are actually final semester student. If they want some internship or 2 months maybe, that we can actually arrange 2 months internship. Sir, if any opportunity, if you can give us, say, suppose one student, very brilliant student, so it is actually help a lot for the students also, sir.
So they may apply, but being a government of India, Ministry of Education institutions, there is a high profile. So generally, we take the taste of the internship, the students, those who are here, who want to take the internship here. So they are giving the test, and that student will be no doubt. I will give the preference to further internship here. I can I,
Yes,
I,
sir.
I can give further questions. Okay. Because
Yes,
the
sir.
project is going on. So because of the AI, machine learning, health sector, we are the MOU with the other, like the Curtin Institute and the IIT Roorkee, that is the AI and the machine learning. Here is the one center, that is the artificial intelligence and the data science. Okay. So
So actually, so sir, it is a great actually help to us. So it is sir, how can I thanks from you are sitting more than 1,000 miles away, and I also here. So in future we actually I see that
so
you come to our college institute and to visit our institute, sir.
it is a
This.
Ramkrishna mission, and where in the Jamshedpur I am living, just after the around the 10-15 feet, there is a Ramkrishna school there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
from the 44 years, we are associated with the Ramkrishna, that is the
Yes,
and
sir. Yes, sir.
so that is the one, that is the emotion with the Ram. So, uh, to become the our chief guest. So I accepted the that one due to that part, because Ramkrishna Mission give and I must.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, namaste, sir. Sir, actually, you someone actually give the vote. Chayan, someone give the vote of thanks, no?
Yeah, Mano sir will do that. I'm just
Yes, yes.
announcing.
Yes, sir.
Shortly give the vote of thanks, sir. Actually, we are already 17 minutes late because sir very busy person. He
Yeah.
only
Okay.
Now
due
I
to his
would
love
like to
for this
request Professor
institution he
Manos
come.
Pal sir to give the vote of thanks before the closing
Shortly,
of the session.
shortly we are this so that
Thank
sir
you very much.
actually.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Chayan Haldar. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science, Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Centenary College, Rahura, we are very much thankful to our distinguished research person, Professor Arvind Choube, Director, Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bhagalpur, for his highly inspiring speech for the development of student mind. He shared his experience for the development of AI-based COVID-19 detection software, which was approved by ICMR New Delhi. We are very much thankful for sharing his such important session from his busy schedule. We are also very much thankful to our respected principal Maharaj Swami Kamalasthanandaji Maharaj for inviting Professor Arvind Choube to share his experience among us. We are very much thankful to our respected vice principal and our coordinator of the Department of Computer Science, Swami Vedanandan Maharaj, for organizing such important induction program for the betterment of our students. Special thanks goes to Professor Choyan Haldar, faculty member of the Department of Computer Science, for successful conduction of the induction program. Thanks to all faculty members of our departments, teaching and non-teaching staffs, all the students of who are participated in this induction program actively, they will be benefited by such important speech provided by Professor Choube. Thanks again, sir. We are now almost at the end of the program. We are requesting to Professor Haldar to end the induction program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you, everyone. So, sir, we are closing.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you. Thank you again.